Hi, my name is Joseph Agenti. A lot of people never think that we got married because of my disability, but God proved them wrong. This is my beautiful wife. We've been married for 6 years now, and we have a lovely child together.
Mr. Joseph, I find it hard to believe that this is your wife.
Yeah, she is my wife, and we've been married for 6 years now.
How did you guys meet?
Well, I met her when I moved down to the environment about 9 years back, and then we got entangled by talking. Though I couldn't explain much about that, but when we met together 2015, we cut for 3 years, and we got married 2018.
Okay, so I think you are not saying so. Can I ask you, how did you meet Mr. Joseph?
Okay, I heard about him from my close friend. I went to visit her and they were talking about my husband. They were actually laughing at his physical looks, describing him. They had a lot to say about him. So, and they told me about him. That was the first time I heard about him. So I think the next week on Sunday, I was fetching water after Sunday church and I saw him coming. Immediately I saw him, I already knew he was the one because of the way they described him and everything. So he tried calling me that Sunday, but I refused because of what my friend told me about him. That he likes women a lot and he jokes a lot with women. He has a lot of women around him. So I refused to answer that Sunday. I think it happened like 3 times again like that, and I refused to answer. The third time I had to answer because of his bumper pulled off, and guys around him, they were calling me auntie, it's because of you. See wait, you don't do this, bros. Wait, you don't do this, bros. So I had to,
His car bumper.
yes, his car bumper. So I had to answer because of that crowd and everything, the scene. So he called me and said, and what happened? I've been calling you, you've not been answering me. And I said, sorry, it's because I don't know you and I don't like you. And I don't answer people that I don't know. He said, what happened? This one I said, I don't like him. What did I hear? Did anybody tell me anything? I said, no, I don't just like you. And he was like, he tried convincing me, telling me to at least give him a chance. I should try and know him before I just conclude. So that day, 2015, we exchanged contacts. We started talking. From there, yeah, we had 2018, we got married, and we're here.
Wow, you're making it sound like it was that easy. Was it easy?
No, it wasn't that easy because she gave me a tough time that period.
Gave you tough time. Can you talk about it?
The tough time was me calling her and then she trying to run, and then I felt, what kind of girl is this? Because before then I have a lot of girls by me, so it was easy me calling girls and they respond, but calling her, it wasn't that easy. When I call her, she just look and then move as if I'm nobody. So that was what prompted me to move towards her the more.
Oh, you're a very confident man. What do you do for a living?
I sell office equipment.
Office equipment. So you can say you're a successful man.
Not that successful. I didn't supply, so not that successful, but trying to be a successful man.
Okay, so how do you guys respond to criticism? I see a lot of bad, negative comments on your TikTok videos. People say that you married her with juju.
Well, everybody on their own opinion. To me, I grew up in an environment whereby I got a lot of criticism, but I don't take it at heart, because when you take things at heart, it draws you down. So I built up that confidence in her also, because when we got to know each other, I said, how will you feel if we're going out on the road and then people laugh? How will you feel? She said no, she can't feel bad. I said good, because if you're going to feel bad, we can't be together. And so by then we grew up going up together like that. So if people come to criticize, I say just laugh over it and move on.
Wow. Okay, so let me ask you, how do you deal with people in the comment section saying you married him because of his money?
Sometimes I try to reply, and I've seen it that it's not necessary. Like, you can't just force your opinion on people. So what I do now is we just overlook. We overlook them, try to even create content with their criticisms and all those things. So that's what have been helping us.
Wow, really? Okay, so now let's go back to when he first approached you. What was your first reaction when he asked you out?
I was like, who is this one? Because I never imagined myself with someone like him. I had my kind of guy in my head and everything, and it never came close to any of it.
What kind of guy did you have in mind?
I'm always a fan of tall guys with muscles, you know, like a very tall guy, but he never came close to it. I just like, let me give this a try, and yeah, it is. We are here, and it's the best thing I've ever done for myself.
Okay, so like how many relationships were you in before you got married?
Okay, I've been like in 2 before I met him. I've been like in 2 before my husband.
Those two, was it like a toxic relationship?
Will I say one was toxic and the other one nothing? We just fell apart, like something like that.
Oh wow, that is really, really interesting, honestly. So I want to ask, how has it been married together? What was it like?
It's not been easy. I know starting, like, we had like siblings, like my siblings disagreed. We had like friends, a lot of friends fell out, like they don't want to see you with someone like that. They stopped talking to me. My siblings were against it, but with time they had to like accept. My parents accepted. Friends and family, a lot of them fell out. They stopped talking to us, and it's not been easy, but I know, like, we are here with God. Thank God for 6 years later, and we are still together.
Wow, that's interesting. So what about you? What was the reaction from your friends when you told them that you wanted to date her?
Well, positive. All my friends know me back then because I move out and I go for the best. So when they saw her, they know, yes, I made the right choice.
So when you told them you were going to go for her, they felt confident that you were going to go for it?
They know I was going for the best.
Okay, wow, this is interesting. Okay, so what advice do you have for people who are living in similar conditions as you are?
Well, being physically challenged doesn't mean you're mentally being challenged. So you have to be upright. Give yourself that moral attitude and confidence. Go for what you want. Don't look less on yourself. Because if you look less on yourself, you're killing yourself rightly.
Oh wow, this is on for all of us. So all of us wasted a single. So what advice do you have for other girls like you out there?
Yeah, because I've had like so many DMs from people that have similar conditions, like they are dating someone like my husband, and the only thing I'll tell them is, if you love him, go for him. If you know you love this person, because I just think love conquers everything. If you know you love him, please go for what you want. Go for what will make you happy. Like me, I chose my happiness over everything, and it worked for me. So just go for your happiness. Go for what you want. Don't let anything discourage you. Don't let anything discourage you.
Okay, how old are you right now?
I'm 26.
6. When you were married, you were like 20?
Yes.
Okay, what about you, sir?
Yeah, I'm 39.
You're 39 now. So when you got married, you were 33.
Yeah.
Okay, so how old is your daughter now?
6.
She's 6 years old. So immediately you guys got married, you had your first child.
Yeah.
Wow, this is really interesting, honestly. I've been seeing this couple on TikTok, and sometimes I find it really amusing, but then I was like, man, this is really inspiring. I think I have to film their story so it will encourage other people out there. There are a lot of people living with low self-esteem because of what they think people are going to say about them. I feel like these are the most courageous couple in Nigeria at the moment, and even right now they are making me jealous, honestly. I mean, look at them. So they are oppressing us single people. This is really interesting, and I just want to say kudos to you guys. I hope that God is going to make your marriage fruitful. There's going to be prosperity. You guys are going to flourish. God is going to provide all the resources you need to take care of all the children that have yet to come, and you guys move from where you are right now to a bigger apartment in the mighty name of Jesus. Okay, I think this is all I have to say. Is there any other thing that I should have asked that I didn't ask that you want to use this opportunity to address?
Basically, I had a comment that said, is that the only child you got? I just laughed. We had two kids, but we lost one.